Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing a new Ujindou figure for you, and I'm actually trying something a little bit different here by branching out into Vietnam War figures. Now, I've never been a huge Vietnam War enthusiast. In fact, the only Vietnam figures I've ever owned have been some old G.I. Joe figures, but I've been really admiring these Ujindou Vietnam War figures. Over the past few months, they've been dropping some really cool looking Vietnam figures, so I finally decided to pull the trigger and get one for myself. So I pre-ordered this guy back in the spring, and he finally arrived a few weeks ago. And I'm so glad that I did, because I'm really blown away by the detail of this figure, the amount of equipment he comes with. He's just really impressive, and honestly, I'm dying to get my hands on some more of these Ujindou Vietnam figures. So let's jump right in and take a look at this box here for starters. So the name of this one is the 173rd Airborne Brigade LRRP, which stands for Long Range Reconnaissance Patrol. And here is a picture of the figure. Like I said, he just came out this year. Here's another awesome picture here of him on the back, and some pictures of the gear you get with this one. Okay, here is the backdrop picture you get with this figure if you want to use it. Looks cool. And I don't think I left anything inside except for some extra magazines. Looks like his headband I left in there. Alright, so that's the box, and let's take out the figure now for you. Alright guys, here he is. A great looking figure from Ujindou. I've got to say, Ujindou is easily becoming, I think, one of the best 1/6 scale model companies out there right now. They're coming out with some really unique figures, and I've been loving the ones that I've picked up lately. I definitely want to get more. Like I said, their Vietnam figures just look really awesome. This one in particular looks fantastic. So here he is. And it's pretty obvious that this figure is based off of Martin Sheen's character from Apocalypse Now. I've never actually watched the movie, but it's pretty clear that this is who he's based off of. Alright guys, so as you can see, this is a great looking figure, and he's equipped with this M16 rifle, which he holds very well. You can really get some great poses here. The articulation is great with these figures. Looks awesome. So right now I have him with his camouflage sun cap on, or sun hat, and that fits his head really well. It's a very snug fit. It looks great. In fact, I'm actually torn between whether to pose him with the sun hat or with his helmet. So I'm going to take this off, and I want to show you what the helmet looks like on the figure. So here's the helmet. Honestly, both look great, so I'm kind of struggling to decide which to pose him with. I'm kind of leaning a little bit more towards the helmet personally. I really like how that looks. Fits really well onto his head as well. Alright, and here's the helmet up close. He's got the captain insignia there up front. I don't think it's metal, but it's a very hard plastic material, so it's got a nice weight to it. And I love the camouflage design on that. And then once again, here is the camouflage sun hat. So 2 great options here for what hat you want to equip him with. And then here is the M16 closer look of it. So I've got an interesting sling on here, works pretty well. Now what I don't like is the magazine does not come out, which is, you would expect that to come out with this kind of a figure, but oh well. Now this is interesting here. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I like the idea of these green camouflage strips that you put onto the rifle, but I'm not sure if it was executed perfectly. So they provide you with a sheet of this sticky green camouflage, and then you just cut it out and you just wrap it around the rifle. But I don't know, I don't think it doesn't look awful, but it also doesn't look great. Maybe I just didn't do a great job of putting it on here, but I'm not sure if the material is the best for this. Maybe a cloth material would have been better to make it look a little more realistic. But anyway, that's just my 2 cents. It doesn't look bad though, especially from a distance. It looks pretty good. So, all right, so that's his rifle. And as you can see, he's decked out with a ton of equipment here. But first, I want to show you the head sculpt. So, very clear. It looks like a young Martin Sheen. Great detailing though. Yeah, it looks really good. All right, so as for all of his gear, we've got a ton of stuff here. We've got a lot of grenades. We've got a smoke grenade here, red smoke grenade, and then incendiary grenade. Looks like that's actually fallen off. Oops. Here it is up closer though. And he comes with a lot of frag grenades. There's 2 on each of these pouches, as you can see. That looks really good. He also comes with this bandolier for the extra M16 magazines, if you want to put those in there. Okay, here's another pouch up here. Not quite sure what would go in there. Maybe some medical supplies. He's got a really nice belt. Good quality. Feels very sturdy and secure. And then got a lot back here. So this massive backpack, which looks really good on the figure. Once again, it's very snug. He's got a lot of canteens there, secured onto the backpack, and then more smoke grenades, a yellow smoke grenade, and then a blue smoke grenade. Really cool. Okay, and then got some more pouches here for extra canteens, and then another pouch here. I'm not quite sure what would go in this one. Once again, maybe medical supplies. And then here's his binoculars case. This is really nice. I actually have the binoculars out already, so here they are. Very nicely detailed. Looks good. Really like the lenses. That looks great. All right. And then before I forget, he does come with dog tags. You can see his name is Benjamin L. Willard. Alright, so that's all of the gear he comes with, and then his uniform looks really good. I love this camouflage design, looks fantastic. And we've got a lot of patches here that you have to put on. So the Airborne symbol over here, and then Ranger patch over on this arm. And then you can see his name there, Willard. And on the other side, it says U.S. Army. And once again, you do have to put those on yourself. It's not hard to do. And then he also comes with a nice scarf. That looks great. There are his pants and his boots, and these are really nice. I'm impressed with the boots. They're cloth and like this, I guess, fake leather material, but they look really good. They feel really good. Really like underneath as well. It's like this really hard plastic material. So uniform overall looks awesome. I love it, and I love all the gear he comes with. He's just decked out here with so much stuff. So yeah, guys, I believe that's everything to show for this figure. I'm really impressed. Once again, I don't have a lot of Vietnam just experience overall, or not experience, I guess knowledge, or not that many figures, but I'm really excited to get more Vietnam War figures from Ujindou. This figure is really impressive, and I highly recommend getting him, especially while he's available. These go pretty quickly, and once they're not available anymore, it gets harder to get a hold of them. So I would recommend getting him now while you can. And expect to pay around $200 for him, which is a fair price for a figure like this. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned, I'll show him on display, and I'll see you next time.